Okay. Here I am making lunch today. Okay. Jeez. I don't know where my stick is. Guys, I don't know. There it is. There it is. I was looking for it. So I thought I'd pop on for a bit. I had some cooking to do for Bella, and I might make, if I still feel like it, I might make these Ritz nibs. You know those nibs? They were by Ritz, but little square ones. Better nibs. Well, I'm going to be doing something with that, hopefully, if I still feel like it. But for now, I'm just here talking with you guys while I cook for Miss Belle. And I know some of you like to come on here and chat, so let's go. Okay. So I got my drink. And I got another drink going. I got 2 drinks going. Of course, that's me, right? So I picked these up. Bone-in pork pieces. Look at the size of this. Look how thick it is. Okay? $2.60. Like, that's a thick piece of pork. I'm going to fry it up for Bella. Or cook it up for Bella. And then she'll have that for part of her meals that I'll be making her. I also picked up chicken hearts, because she hasn't had chicken hearts in a while. 1 package, $5.55. Not too bad. It said 555, so you know me. I see an angel number, I'm going to grab it. Hi, Patricia. How are you? All right. Should I put this in the oven? I should have roasted. I think I should roast that in the oven. Because look how thick it is, right? It's almost like a little pork roast. And it's for the dog, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll roast it in the oven. And then I'll cut it up. For now, let's start with the chicken hearts. We're going to turn this on. Most of you that know me or are part of my channel, you'll know that I come on here and cook all the time for Bella, a lot of my lives. But I'm here mostly to talk with you guys. So if you enjoy having a live conversation like this, where I actually talk to you and everything, come on down. Oh, excuse me. It's my baddie scissors. Baddie scissors. Got them out. So we're going to cut some of these chicken hearts because Bella will often eat fast. And when she eats fast, she swallows them whole. And I don't like that. So I'm going to cut it. Whew. It's a chilly day today. You know, it's been so nice lately. And then today it's like brr. Brr. The wind is really cold. It's sunny though, but just very cold. You love me. Well, thank you. Oh. Okay, I need a spoon. So I'm going to use the magic spoon, the earth spoon. Earth spoon. Earth spoon. So stuff in the greenhouse right now is growing pretty fast. Pretty freaking fast. So I think I'm going to see tomatoes in the next couple days growing on that tomato plant. But I have one growing beside it. It kind of looks like a tomato plant, but it's not the same kind of leaf. So I'm not too sure if it's, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to be a tomato plant. We'll see. We'll see what it's gonna be. So the chicken hearts, like I said, are big, right? So I cut them in about 3 and then put them in the butter. I'm not cooking this for me, guys. I'm not into chicken hearts. Not my thing. Some people love it, you know, with curry and different spices and stuff. I'm not one for it. I really am not one for it. And hopefully Bella is, because for a while now she's been getting pickier and pickier with what she eats, and I haven't let her eat this in a while, so hopefully she's not, like, gonna snub it. She's stubborn. She'll go on a hunger strike. Okies. Hey, honey, how you doing? What's up? How's your day? It's cold here today, Okies. It's only like 70 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess, from where you are. Like, it's cold. It's chilly. For a day like it's supposed to be summer, I'm wearing my little hoodie. So one by one you gotta cut these. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but if you're willing to relax and just chill and take your time, put it at number 3 when you cook it, so you're not cooking it too fast. You know? I should have cut these before I even started. That's what I should have done. I'm laid back for a couple days, hitting the pool, eating and cooking lots of fresh food. Awesome, that's good, that's good. You need a little bit of a break like that, you know? Enjoy your summer. Can't just be work, 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 right? But I know the garden needs tending. It grows fast. But you're doing pretty good from the looks of it. It's very impressive. The grapes are not growing yet, but the leaves are out, and they're big. They're starting to get really big. I think the chokecherries will be out soon, because I could see the little green, like, you know, the little green there. So once it changes color, then you could eat them. Yeah, I know you enjoy the work. It makes you feel productive, right? Hey, Troy. Trey, how are you? My son's garden exploded also. We can't keep up. I'm having to give some away. Oh my god. That's awesome. Hey, I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people, like, you know. And given you shall receive. That's a true thing. That's an algorithm. Not the expected, but people that give also receive. I'm just watching the Munsters and about to see Uncle Gilbert. Oh, cool, cool. I'm just cooking today. That's what I'm doing. Nothing much, nothing much. I did most of my stuff this morning. For a while we played cards outside on the deck, me and Jay there. I had a sandwich and played that and had a coffee. You know. I have 5 squash and 3 zucchinis on the counter. I can't believe it grows that fast. Like, so fast, so Okies. And your zucchinis are probably a lot bigger than ours, because ours is just looking like a small cucumber. Like, seriously, when I found out zucchinis are huge, are supposed to be huge, like, you know, I was like, what? I've never seen a huge one. But then I seen people in the States having zucchini. I'm like, that's a zucchini? Look at the size of that monster. I think ours are undergrown. Or it could be the kind, I guess. Maybe there's different kinds of zucchinis, right? Oh yeah, you feel like Uncle Gilbert is a creator from the Black Lagoon. I don't know, I don't watch that show. I'm not much when it comes to movies, I don't really follow actors or anything like that. Sure, I'll watch a series or something, guys. Like I'll watch something, you know. But I'm not one to follow like movies and who played in what and who did this and who sang in this song. I never followed that. You know, like Star Wars and all that. I don't know all the characters. I know some of them because they're very popular, like Chewbacca and stuff like that. But I don't know the story too well. Like, you know, it's not something I followed. Never. I can't even say that about Marvel. Like, even Marvel I haven't followed. I know who some of the characters are. Like the Spider-Man and stuff like that, whatever. But I guess he's Marvel, is he? My son's house, he has like 10 squashes, 20 kooks, and tons of tomato. He gives his neighbors some, and they give him ducks and chicken eggs. Ooh, nice. That is awesome. Is Oki's starting trouble again? Pause! How are you? How's it going, hun? You're the second person I called hun today. You know, guys, if I call you hun, I just call everybody some sweetie, hun. So, if I do, I'm not hitting on you. It's just the way I am. Because some people will take it the wrong way. The guys won't take it the wrong way. But some women will take it the wrong way. They're like, oh, she's hitting on my husband. No. Has nothing to do with that. If I call someone hun or, hey, sweetie, how are you? You know, it's just me. Okay, hold on there. I don't like to have the packages of chicken juices lingering around, so I like to, you know, rinse it and then kind of get rid of it. Broken, boo? You're broken? Aw. Can you feel that? I'm squeezing you really hard, Paws. Giving you a hug. In the South, we say sugar, sweetie, honey, baby, darling, everything. Yeah, I noticed that in your videos. You're okay, boo, you know? And or you'll say stuff like that, you know? And it's like, some people would take it to offense. But I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with offense. It has nothing to do with hitting on anybody. It's just, you're trying to be nice. Like, you know, it's a nice thing. It's not like saying, hey, asshole. It's saying, hey, boo, hey, sweetie, hey, cutie, you know? Yeah, we are getting a bartering group together, and we are getting rid of the worry about having to get stuff from the stores. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Keep that up. It's needed. It's needed. These fucking big businesses, you know, they gotta lower their prices or help people out somehow. Like, not make it all about greed. And they're not gonna do that, so, you know, help your community, help your friends. Hey, Janet. Hey, Janet. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Right now, I'm making chicken hearts. I'm just on here to chat. I'm making the chicken hearts because Bella hasn't had a chicken hearts in a while, and she's getting fussier, guys. Fussier. Like, she's pissing me off. And she'll go on a hunger strike. If she doesn't get what she wants, she goes on a hunger strike. Do it, do it, do it. So right now I'm just cooking up some chicken hearts for Bella. And then I got this bone-in pork piece. It was $2.06. Look how thick this piece of pork is. It's almost the size of a little roast. So I'm going to cook that in the oven for Bella. And then I'm going to take it all apart, and that's going to be part of, you know, her meals. But yeah, she's been so freaking fussy, man. One day she'll love something, she'll eat it, and the next day she doesn't want to touch it. The next day she doesn't want to touch it. It's like, oh, you're pissing me off. It's like I'm not going to make a variety every single day. They tell you to pretty much stick to the same things, but with her, she won't do it. We have that married couple open up a food stand. They are getting some good support. A group was formed in our area so we can connect and know what everyone is growing. It's awesome. Awesome for sure. That is awesome. You know? Kind of work together, and yeah, That is awesome, and it's better. Like, you know, it's better quality food than what you get in the grocery stores. You know where it's coming from, and you know. But yeah, getting together and doing that is a good idea. I'm sure they probably have that around here. Like, I know they have community gardens at the local parks and stuff. They grow the veggies and stuff. But there's a lot of farmers around here too, like farmland and stuff like that. But I don't know if they barter or anything like that, because I'm not one that has the land or the abundance of stuff, right, to give away. Even my grapes, there wouldn't be enough grapes to like really barter with anybody. I can, but I don't know what they barter for it. Maybe some eggs. I would take eggs for some grapes so they can make their own grape wine or grape jelly. Because they are Concord grapes. And that's a really expensive grape in the grocery store. The couple asked if I would sell the pumpkins and potatoes. Hell yeah! Make a little bling bling, buddy! With the garden we are all doing are really bringing the bees and the butterflies. There's a lot this year, eh? I noticed that from just in the greenhouse. I go in the greenhouse, there's butterflies in there. There's like, those little red ones there, what do you call them? They're not butterflies. Oh, fuck, I can't remember what they're called. You know, they're red and they have the black dots on them. Those bugs. I got those in there. I got butterflies in there. I got wasps in there. I got bumblebees. Oh my god. I tried to get a video of him. He was about this freaking big, and it was weird because he was long and he had legs that were hanging, but he looked like a bumblebee on the body, but he was huge, and he had longer wings, and I was like, what the heck? It was a weird one. I've never seen that before. Me and Jay, you and Jay need to move down here. We could cut your grocery bill in half. Oh, definitely. You know what? I can make that stretch. Believe me, I wouldn't even need a grocery bill probably. I would say, okay, that's it. We're going paleo. And I would actually do it that way. Because then you don't really have to buy from the grocery stores unless you want like olive oils and stuff like that, right? Or already made butter. But you can make your own butter. Still gotta cut this up. Oh, imagine the dinners we would have. Whoo! They'd be delicious. Let's make some string bean casserole. And let's see, we got some eggs here. Let's make some deviled eggs. Let's see, what else do we have? We got salad. We got pumpkin. Let's roast some pumpkin up. Some roast potatoes. Someone make the potato salad, you know. Oh yeah, that'd be a big feast. You could eat really well like that. Hey, cabin girl. Hello. I just froze 8 cups of zucchini. That will make 16 zucchini breads. Awesome. Awesome. And zucchini bread's so good, right? You could have it any time of year. Freaking right. You're busier than I am. I was in a slowdown because I don't know if I told you guys or if I was who was I talking to the other day? Oh, I think I was talking to Randy. Yeah, the thing is, when I go on certain detoxes and cleanses, it does something to your body, right? So I started taking this stuff, it's probiotics, but I forgot that it had cleansing and detoxing in it. So it has other ingredients in it. And for a week, I've been feeling really off and bitchy, snappy, kind of uneven, like, miserable, sad, all over the place, right? And I'm like, what is doing this to me? What's attacking me? I felt like I was being attacked. I forgot that it was a detox cleanser at the same time. So then I remembered, oh yeah, it has to be those pills because it kills off parasites in your body, right? So that's what it was doing for a week, right? Killing off whatever's in your body that's a parasite. Well, let me tell you. I got off of it for about 3 days because I was like, whoa, that stuff is wild. So I started again today. And I'm already feeling a little bit. But I know it's part of the detox. No, you don't purge that way. You're not shitting and puking or anything like that. The parasites that are in your body start to die off because of the ingredients that are in these capsules. And yeah, it affects your brain. It does. Because these parasites could be in your brain, it could be in your nose, it could be everywhere, anywhere in your body, right? But when they're dying off, they don't want to fucking die off. They've been in there for a while. They've been partying for a while. They're like, okay, we don't want to die. So, yeah, it does affect your brain. It affects your mood. But it's now that I know what it is, I'm prepared to actually go through it again and finish off the bottle because I want to finish off the bottle. You went to the doctor and had blood work done? Did you get results back, Hokies? Or is that a joke? That's a joke coming on, I think. He usually says like he's saying something and then he's like, oh, no, oh, it's a fucking joke. Went to the doctors and had blood work done. Now, is that you being serious, Okies? Or is that... Oh my god. You know what I just did? And I just scared the shit out of myself because I thought I was stuck. Here I am talking to you guys, okay? This is what you guys make me do. Weird, strange things, okay? Come on. See that? I put my finger in there and I was like, just playing in the hole, you know, playing with it. And I had my finger right down there and it got stuck. How would I have taken that off my freaking finger? Like, oh my god, like my finger was stuck in there. Why do I do such stupid shit? I got it out. I'm never doing that again. I got really scared because I was on live too. I'm like, oh god, what do I do? Like, how do I get this frying pan out of my finger? Come to find out, my body does not produce vodka. So I had to take a daily supplement. See, I told you guys it was a joke. I knew it. I knew it. Okies wouldn't tell us he went for blood work. He'd only tell us if it was a joke. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what the... How much water is in there? Look at that. Okay, you know what? Oh, fuck's sakes. I just spilled it all over my freaking stove that I just cleaned. Fuck. I don't know why I would do that, Diane. I'm serious. I don't know. Like I said, parasite cleanse. Those parasites are mad right now because I'm killing them off. Because everybody has parasites, right? Like, you don't really see them or anything. You can if you're overloaded, but I'm just taking it as a precaution to boost my immune system. So, look at all the water. I didn't put any water in here. No water. Okay, those were chicken hearts. So they pump it up with water for more weight and to make them look plumper. This is why I don't eat it. I need to change up. I'm too predictable. It's your style. It's a style. Okay, could make money doing comedy show. You should go, hey, you should start a comedy tour. And you go do it in people's gardens. You know, live in people's gardens, and you do a comedy show or whatever. And that'd be awesome, actually. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, I need something in there, but I have no fucking instant race. Okay, have money. I'm swearing a lot today. Holy cow. I had 2 parasites for years. I finally got rid of my kids to move out. Oh. Your son's here. He's listening to that. He followed you in and he's like, oh, my dad thinks I'm a parasite. Well, my life is a joke. You think so? Why is it a joke? Okay, you know what? I keep finding a heart that's not cut. There we go. See, there's another one. I cut them. Why are they all... I think I'll just put that in a bowl right now for her. Yeah, I'm going to start putting her things in a bowl instead of those microwave bowl things, Jay. Because if I have to make different bowls for her... Because... Natty is breaking hearts. I am. I'm a heartbreaker trendsetter. I'm a heartbreaker trendsetter. There we go. That sounds good. Eh? I like that. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and I'm gonna make that dessert. Not dessert. I'm gonna make that snack. So remember, I bought those Cheez-Its, but I put them in the jar. Okay. I'm gonna make that little snack that I made for Jay last night, and Jay liked it. Hey Jay.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy snack. We'll make that in a minute. But until now, for now, look, it's me. It's me, Natty. I gotta wash this freaking frying pan now. Frick's sakes, I thought I was ready. I swear, I clean this kitchen 3 times a day and still something in the sink or something. That's what happens when you cook at home, eh? I guess that's why people don't really want to cook at home, because they don't want the dishes. They don't want to be like using the stove and stuff like that, right? And that could be like a loophole, not a loophole. That could be like something that becomes a routine. You know, you come home, you're too tired, you don't want to do dishes, so you order pizza. You eat the pizza for breakfast the next day because you don't want to make an egg because you don't want to use the frying pan and make more dishes. You know, and it becomes a loop, right? Or you keep doing that ideal of everything that you're doing like that is. Hold on. See, I can't fucking talk when I'm doing this. Let me do this, okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, when I can't focus on what I'm saying, shit comes out wrong. Words don't get pronounced properly. Natty's breaking hearts. I have so much domestic work to do. If everyone in the house did a little often, nothing piles up. Yeah, exactly. If you keep up with it, and everybody keeps up with it, it's just not really a big task, right? Like if everybody did beds every day, you know, if everybody, kept their sink clean in the bathroom after they brush their teeth, and, you know, little things like that will make a big difference. If everybody scrubs their own toilet after they take a nasty shit. Like, if you went to someone's house and you had a nasty one, would you, like, you know, you wouldn't let the paint of that stay there in the bowl, would you? You'd scrub with the scrub brush, right? Well, I expect the same when you live with a person. Don't leave your art in the bowl for someone else to clean. If everyone in the house did a little off... Oh, I read that. I just read that. That's my tip of the day, guys. That is my homemaking tip of the day. If you want a happy marriage, that's the way to do it. You know, I put paper first and never leave a mess. So what do you wipe with? You just cut it clean? No, I know what you mean. You put a little bit of paper first, and then you do it, and then you... Some people do that because they're scared that people will hear them pee. I don't care if people hear me pee. But if I'm doing something else, well, yeah, that kind of bugs me. Unless we're friends and whatever, that's fine. You can hear all you want. I can fart. I don't care. But in public, no, I can't do it in public. It's like, pluck your ears, let's go. High fiber. Yeah, it slides out. Perfect. High fiber, a little bit of coconut oil. There you go. Here we are talking poop. But don't we always talk poop? Everybody talks poop. It's a funny thing. Everybody does it. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Nah, just fucking do it. I'm gonna do this in the air fryer instead. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up in foil. Put it in the air fryer. Okay. Let me just put that in there. It's been a weird day today. Hey, Jay?
Yep.
It's 1:11, eh?
Yeah, 1:13.
What time did she get here? 1:30?
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to work soon. Yeehaw! So this is pretty easy. With Bella, you don't need much. You just put it together and put it and cut it, whatever, and then just cook it up. You don't need much ingredients for her. She doesn't need anything for taste or anything like that, you know? So this is just going in from the package. And I'm going to put some... Actually, you know what? Not going to put it on foil. Be right there. When you have an air fryer, it's essential to get these things, okay? High five. Hey, Day. Have a safe shift. Next week is his last week. And then he's off for the summer. Yeah, he's going to be off for the summer. Hey, Moni, how are you? So that means more outings. Yesterday we went to the lake. It got kind of chilly around the lake, so we didn't really stay too long, but we went out there with Bella and took her off the leash, and she went running around, and we had a little picnic. Well, snack picnic, you know. We were just driving around, and we had that little bag with us that we had snacks in. So, yeah, it was nice. It was a different place than last time. I think we had a video of this place. We have a video pretty much of everywhere we go, right? So, I'm going to find new places. We'd have to go a little further because we've been to everywhere around the vicinity. Air frying lunch right now with those liners. They are great. I love them. No mess, right? I want to see y'all picnic at the lake. Maybe fish. You know what happened? See, when I moved to this place, I had fishing rods. I put them in the plastic shed. Well, things have been thrown in there on top of it. And the rods were on the ground, and now they're all rusted to shit and look like crap, and they're all busted up, so I'd have to get a new fishing rod. I haven't been fishing since his parents were alive. That's how long it's been. I think your mom was still alive last time we went fishing, Jay. Yeah, we went with RJ. No. Sorry, my bad. 2018 was the last time I went fishing. But I didn't fish. I went fishing with someone, but I didn't fish. Even going fishing with someone, you know, someone that does fish, it's kind of cool too. Even if I'm not doing anything. As long as there's good conversation, it's fine. But sitting there in a boat for a couple hours not talking, that sucks. You know, unless you are fishing. But if you're not fishing, it's kind of boring. I like to have a little bit of a conversation. It doesn't have to be loud. It can be nice and calm. And your hair looks thicker. It could be. I've been taking electrolytes every couple days, and upping my magnesium, and what else? Doing probiotics. That's another thing too. If I'm doing this probiotic with parasite cleanse in it, once everything's gone, this might get thicker too because parasites do a lot of things to your body. When I come to Canada, are we gonna do a fishing? Yeah, we can go for freaking right. I know you'll have lots to talk about. That's why I watch your Daily 20, because you talk throughout the whole thing, and I watch you, and I'll lay there and I'll watch you, right? So, yeah, we could go fishing, because I know you'd have something to talk about. You go deep, man, deep. Magnesium is essential for your body and everything. It actually gives you, it helps with your anxiety. It helps with muscle acheness, inflammation, stiffness, You know when you get like stiff legs or, cramps in your legs? Magnesium. Well, there's different kinds of magnesium. I'm taking biglycinate. I don't like the citrate and all that because it makes me shit.
That's what citrate's for.
Well, this one does too, but not like the other one. The other one is like, purge. Purge the demons, So I don't take that magnesium, but I think because I don't get cramps in my legs. It's good for cholesterol? That I didn't know. Hey, Misty, how are you? Long time no see, girl. Hey, Money, my moringa trees are growing great. Oh, moringa trees! Woo! That's another thing I'll start taking probably in September. I do take moringa for a certain amount of time per year. Here's the thing about supplements sometimes, like when it comes to certain ones. You take it for a certain period of time, then you stop. You know, give it a couple months, then go back on it kind of thing, right? Unless you really need to. So moringa was doing its thing before for me, and then it stopped. So I got off of it, and I plan on doing it in September when I go and eat proper again, like really proper, or, you know, start my routine. I'll be back in the moringa. Hooray for morning trees! I saw them on your last video. Moringa trees. Hi, Canada girl, Missy. Pause! Pause is cool. Okay, where's my freaking... Yeah, I'm going to put all the hearts in this. And I'm going to stick it in the fridge. Because what I do is I put a couple of scoops of certain things. Like that roast and that, you know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Because sometimes she doesn't want to eat one thing. She just wants to eat a mixture of things. She's weird. My dog is weird. She's pissy. She's prissy. She's a princess. She's a princess. Okay, so I put it at 390 in the air fryer, that pork roast, for 8 minutes. Then I'll check on it and, you know, poke at it and shit. But look at that. Like, all that water's gone now. But that took a while for that water to disappear, right? So whatever they're pumping with this, I don't know, maybe they're keeping it in some freaking... Maybe they just throw it in a big thing of water and let it, like, wash it and then it absorbs the water? I don't know. But there was a lot in there and there was none in the package. When I took them out, there was none in the package. So they're inside the chicken hearts. They're pumping them to make them look huge. Summer stash. You want to eat some of it? You can eat it. It's human consumptional food. It is chicken hearts. Like, I'll try one just for you if you want. I don't like the chewiness of it. But actually, it's a lot tender than... more tender than usual. It was boiling for a while. Bella, you want chicken heart? Bella, want chicken heart? She's sleeping. Have a good day with Bella. I need to serve and eat lunch with hubby. All right, Monty, have a great day. Thanks for coming in. So tomorrow, I'm not posting this video yet because I haven't made it yet, but tomorrow I'll be making my summer stash, right? I'll be like trying to get everything together and make a video so it's ready for, I'm thinking Friday, so I don't have 2 videos coming out on the same day. So what I'm going to do is do that tomorrow. I'm going to do my video for summer stash. Then I'll put it up, but you won't be able to see it Friday. I'll make an announcement about it too, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Because I don't remember half of what I got in that summer stash. I know there's a lot of stuff. Like when I go downstairs, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a summer stash. Oh, summer stash. Oh, summer stash. Summer stash. Look in the closet. Look in here. Summer stash. So coming up with this ideal that I have extra stuff for recipes that I plan on making in the summertime makes it kind of fun, you know? It makes things a little bit less, you know, worrisome. Because when you're on a budget and you're buying groceries, you know, you worry, oh fuck, you know, They're saying this is going to go up higher. We're not going to have food, and there's food insecurity and all that. With these extra stashes, it makes me looking forward to summer. It makes me looking forward to bringing up that summer, spring, fall stash, you know? And once I have all that in front of me, I'm like, wow. And it doesn't cost much. That's the thing. It doesn't cost much, right? A couple cans here, a couple bags here. You see a steak on special, it's like $4, $5. And like, yeah, I could put that towards summer. It could be a special day for me, like, you know? So everything that you get from Summer Stash feels like a special thing, but it doesn't have to be special. It's just special to you because you know you're going to enjoy eating it. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, yeah, I like the Summer Stash thing and this Fall Stash thing. And, you know. Hi, Teresa. Good day. How are you? Janet! How is Kevin? Did you make that brownie for Kevin? My sister-in-law liked it. My nephew liked it, or Jay's nephew liked it. He was trying to get more and she didn't have more. I'm eating her chicken heart. It's actually pretty good. Oh, fudge. Why did I do that? See, I get talking and I'm melting butter in the frying pan. Why? That's not part of what I was supposed to do. Okay, so there's not much butter in there, but I'm going to take it out because I don't want the butter to affect what I'm doing here. So we'll take the butter out of the frying pan because that was my mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm doing that little snack that I was talking about with those little nibs, you know, not nibs, but those little crackers, those cheese ones that you get like this. You can use any cracker you like, guys. Okay, so listen to this. This is something I did one night because I was craving something. I wanted cheese, but I didn't want cheese. I wanted melted cheese. So this is what I did. Okay? Let me just get the cheese. Where the hell's the cheese? It's over there. Okay. So it's easy, but you know what? This is something me and my sister would have made when we were kids, but I never put the crackers on it. Me and my sister used to do weird stuff in the frying pan when my parents weren't around. Because we'd have cravings and we didn't know what they were for. And me and my sister are both concoction queens that like weird shit. So, I'm going to take three pieces of this cheese. This is Colby cheese. You can have mozzarella. You can have any cheese you like, okay? Any cheese you like will be fine. As long as you have cheese and you can melt it. He wants more desserts, he says. Well, you know what? I'm going to be making a couple more because I still have a couple boxes of cake mix. I can make something with that. Okay. I'll use the same spatula. It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt me. It's not going to kill me. Okay, so we're just going to melt that up until it kind of gets crisp all around, but you kind of push down on it once in a while. Make sure they stick together a little bit. Okay. Now you're going to take these crackers that you got, right? You can get any crackers you want, but preferably cheese ones. And just stick them on top like that. Now, you might have the room to put more. Yeah, you can. Okay. Okay. Now you can make these bigger if you want. You just add more cheese. For me, you can put anything on that. You can put dill, you can put onion, you can put olives if you want to. I'm going to put smoked paprika because I love smoked paprika right now. Just like that. And then we wait till it comes like crispy on the outside, right? Because when you take it out with your spatula, it's going to come like it's going to be like a little chip, like a little patty. Let me tell you, I love it. Me and my sister used to love eating cheese that was melted. But I never did it with a cracker before. Alright. Talking about the air fryer. Yes, cool. I'm snacking today. You're snacking today? Awesome! Yeah, I'm gonna have ravioli, I think, for supper. I didn't eat it yet. So kind of, you see that oil? It's gonna kind of build up on the corners. Like, so just put them around the sides there. We don't want too much of that oil accumulating there, so leave it on the side of the pan, move it around a little bit. So I could add more if I wanted to, because you can see the space there, but that's good enough for me. Hey Jay, keep an eye on time, it's 1:30. Alright. Woo-wee! See how that is? You can start moving it around now. Now you can wait until it stops bubbling by taking it off the stove, or give it a minute, maybe to cool down a little bit if you want a good solid piece. Just gotta have a little bit of patience. Oh, he's not gone yet. He's gonna be leaving soon. He's waiting for his sister. His sister picks him up, eh? Yeah, next week, last week, and then he's off for the summer with his babe. Woohoo! Gonna have a babe all summer. But there you go. So now you let it cool down for sure. When it's not bubbling, it's ready. It won't take long. It won't take very long. Look, it's already starting to stop bubbling. We're going to taste test in a minute. But that's what I was talking about, guys. You could try little crackers, you know, any crackers that you like. If you got the spicy ones, that'd be great. You know, you could put like a little bit of hot sauce on there if you want, or Parmesan cheese. Oh, that's what I do, actually. Parmesan cheese it is. I got the dry Parmesan cheese, so Parmesan cheese on there. Just like that. And, yeah, a little bit of salt, because I like salt. A little bit of pepper? Sure, why not? You know, you could do whatever you want. I haven't tried it this way. I just put the crackers on it. I never put it with the salt and pepper, but we're going to try it this time, okay? And look at it. Look at that. You can even make it a sandwich with that if you want to. Put a piece of cheese, not cheese. Make two of these and put some meat between it. Freaking right. But you know, just a little bit of cheese goes a long way, right? Especially when you love melted cheese, or you like the cheese chips, you know. Yes. With that, it gives that extra crunch. So it tastes like a really, really cheesy cracker. Oh wait, it is a really, really cheesy cracker. That sounds good. Pimento cheese and crackers. Melt your pimento cheese. I'm gonna try this with Mexican cheese, the Armstrong one. Because it tastes like, if anybody used to eat the Mexican Cheese Whiz, it tastes like the old Mexican Cheese Whiz when it was good. You could put salsa on here. Hey, look at that. You could make them smaller too. Just do cubes, you know, just like little round ones, and make them like chips. I'm loving it, guys. I am definitely loving this. Yeah, I have a recipe, Janet, in mind, and it's so ironic. Because I was just thinking about it, typed it up and printed it. I said, this is what I'm going to make. So I had it all on my counter, and then the next day, it pops up on my newsfeed that there's a video, right? Someone I watch. They made the same thing that I was thinking. Almost to a T. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, seriously, is like AI in my head now? Like, what's going on there? So I'm changing it up a little bit. But that will be a recipe this week. It's a... I don't want to say. It's going to be a surprise. Look at the pile of dishes now. No break for the wicked. But see how it is? And look, the cheese was white. But it comes out orange. Magic cheese. Okay, let's check on that roast. That pork piece there that's in the... I gotta put my cheese away for it. Oh my god, you guys see my kitchen? See that freaking mess? Did you see that freaking mess? Yeah, that's Jay. Left everything on the table. No, we had a long weekend. I haven't cleaned off.
Everything on G.
I haven't cleaned off my table. Everything else is clean, but except for my table right now. Well, not that it's not clean. It's just there's lots of stuff on it, like my medications, like you know. And bring yourself a bottle of water. Water, babe. Get into that freaking habit.
You should stop.
One day you're gonna get stuck in the bus and won't have water. Then what? Then what?
Why would I be stuck on a bus?
You never know. A flat tire or something. You gotta wait. You could be stuck in the bus and won't have water. And it's like 40 degrees in the bus sometimes. No. Always have water with you, honey. I brought you the water for a reason. Look at that. It's almost ready. It didn't take long, eh? Can you see it? Like, that's a big piece of pork for $2, eh? Wonder if it's even freaking pork. Is it human or what? Ugh. Gonna flip it over. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty much almost ready. Gonna put it in for another 10 minutes on 390. No, I'll go with 8 first. Because air fryer is different from a stove, right? Everybody's quiet today. Tout le monde sont pas mal quiet. Oh, my dog. Her aunt's here. My lawn is mowed, guys. It finally got done yesterday. I'm happy about that. Bella! Get up on the ramp right now! Yeah, check it out. The jungle is gone. Roger came by yesterday and he did our lawn for us because our lawnmower is now not starting. Yeah, so driving lawnmower is not starting. So that's pissing us off. Gotta find someone to fix it. And the front lawn is done. But everything's so freaking growing in, eh? Look at that. Everything's growing in. Beautiful non-jungle. I'll show you the front lawn now. Front lawn, guys, was up to my window, okay? And my window was almost past my knees, like, so the grass was up to my knees. Is she tied up?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. All right. Oh, Bendico. Who keeps playing with your freaking hat, man? I'm always placing your hat. There we go. And I'm always tightening it. Stop taking it off. The parrot there likes to take his hat off or something. Because look at that. And I tie it up tight and it always comes off. Gotta fix it. But anyways, lawn's done. We don't pick up the trimmings. because it's kind of like a mulch here. Because if we do, in a couple days, it's going to be yellow grass. But if we keep it there, when it rains next, it goes completely velvety green kind of thing, you know? But it did a good job. No more freaking grass. That was up to my knees, man. Well, see how tall it is there? That's how tall it was. There. Took them 2 hours to do. This, both sides and the back and the front. So, we're grateful for Roger. Oh! The fuck? It always does that. It just gives me a warning. There's nothing going on! Quiet! Why do you always do that? Stop your bitching. Oh, my tabarnak. Shut up. Be quiet. No, he likes to bug me. Whenever I walk away, go forward towards it, and it stops. Every time. Watch, I walk away. Okay. Dick. Smoke alarm. Bella, you want to come in? Do you want to come in? Ugh. My potatoes are not growing at all. Nothing is coming out of there. So the store potatoes are shit. Come here, Bella. Because they were like, they had eyes on it like that. Like, come on. Something should have came from it. What war crime am I making right now? I'm just cooking up some pork in the air fryer. And I made some chicken hearts for Bella. No war crime there, but, you know, food from the war. When people had to eat the chicken hearts and the gizzards and the wings. When it was peasant food, you know. Now it's delicacy. And freaking expensive in the stores. Come on. Come on. Let's go inside, honey. Come on. Okay, you stay outside then. Look at this guy. You see it? I can't see if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, it's that time of year, guys, and they're here. Caterpillars. Caterpillars. There's a nest in there somewhere. I know I've seen it. Right there. There's a nest in there. Come on, Bella, let's go. Mama got a duck for you. You saw my doorbell, right? It also brings her in the house. Come on. See, she's coming. See, she heard it. Oh, you're gonna have to go far, baby. Oh no, you're okay. I thought you had to go far because you were stuck. Okay, Mama's gotta check your belly. Let me check your belly. Make sure there's no ticks. You're not getting in my house now. Hey, get everywhere. Let me see your belly. Let me see your belly. Can I see your belly? You're in the grass. Come on, let's see your belly. Parameter time. Over here. Lay down. Oh, shoot. Ella. Come on. What are you doing? Hold on. Why are you so close right now? Why does it look like she's like right so close? Okay, let me see your belly. Let me see your belly. Gotta make sure you have no ticks because you were outside. In the yard. No ticks. Lift your arm. Lift your arm. Lift your arm. Okay. Come here. Let me check your head. Let me check your head, baby. Come up here. Hey. Bella. Come on. Up. Come here. Let me see. Let me check your ears. Let me check. Mama, make the parameter check. Mama fix. Mama fix. Gotta check your ears. Come here. Come here. Come here. Fuck. Bella. I think you're okay. You didn't wear it out there too long. And I put the spray on you today, right? That nice smell spray. That tick repellent. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure she doesn't have anything on her. I saw a fucking tick in the yard the other day. It was full of something, so I got latched onto something because it was full. And it was on the brick right beside the ramp. I smashed that fucker. He was a big one too. It wasn't no small little tiny tick. So I'm like, great. But I have a lot of mint in the yard too, so that will help deter him a little bit. And I've been spraying down Bella, and I've been putting some around my socks just in case. I don't want to get a tick bite, fuck. I will flip my lid if I do. I'm like so paranoid of that shit. But I don't talk about it, because if you talk about it, then it happens. Right? I won't talk about it. Whew. Yeah, so I'm making that pork. I'm having a coffee. Cold coffee. I had my electrolytes, cold coffee. My detoxer. Oh my god, I'm going to have problems later. That bathroom is going to be my friend. So what are you guys up to this week? Anything going on? Anything special? Everybody okay? Everybody's good? Good? Diane, are you still there? Or are you working? I know you work in between the stuff, so. Oh, shit. There's something else I want to tell you guys. Something else I want to say. Yeah, I'm going to try and make a ravioli thing I wanted to make for a while. And I think I'm going to do it tonight. I really want to make it tonight. So I'm going to be making a video of that. So that will be out this week too. I gotta make this ravioli. I gotta make the ravioli. But the ravioli dish that I've been thinking about. Bella, you want to say hi to Grandma? And do you want to say hi to Janet? Bella? Did I bring her in? Yeah, I did. Bella, come here. Are you on the couch? You on the couch? Seriously. Come over here. She thinks she owns the couch. Like, seriously, she loves that couch. She's always loved that couch since she was a baby. And last night, I slept on the couch, and I woke up this morning, and guess where she was? Sleeping at my feet on the couch. But she wasn't there when I fell asleep. She was sleeping in her big girl bed. So I told her, I said, no, Mama's sleeping on here, just chilling out, relaxing, watching TV. Well, when I woke up, she was sleeping on my feet. Okay, seriously, you're pissing me off. What time is it? 1:46. Okay. See, things like that happen sometimes too when I have a message trying to come through. You know? Okay, we know it's this, but it's not making any... I don't know why it's going off, because there's no smoke. The air fryer's not making any smoke. This is barely, you know... Oh, let's see if it's ready or not. Hey, you know... Stop! Don't make me go over there and whack you with my freaking... Don't make me go over there and smoke on. I'm gonna smack it. I'm definitely gonna smack it. I've done it before. I get mad. Because I have to take it off. Because it won't stop now. It's being an ass. There's no reason for you to do that. Okay. So here it is, guys. I changed it last time. It was when the daylight savings time. That's when I changed it. So it's a newer battery. When it has to be changed, it goes beep. Every couple minutes, beep, like that. That I won't put up with. Oh God, no. But this is the message. This is not from the air fryer either, because the air fryer is not doing anything. There's nothing going on the stove, so it's a message. Something's trying to come through. Some people might not understand that, but that's just how it is for my life. 1:30. Well, beef, pork needs to be at 170 Fahrenheit. Not even close. So that's going back in the air fryer. Sorry, air fryer dude. Or sorry, smoke alarm. You have to put up with it for a little bit longer. Put it in for 5. Maybe the battery's changing. Mine keeps doing that. He has to change the whole thing. It was 6 years old. Oh, wow. You know what? I had a smoke alarm that was so old, and it worked better than any of the smoke alarms that I've ever had before. Like, after that, you know? Like, the newer ones. I'll tell you, when I lived at the other apartment, I don't know if you guys heard the story before, but I'll say it again. When we lived at that other apartment, okay, the other apartment was way over 100 years old. Way over 100 years old. It's an older building. Lots of people died there. Lots of crime there. Lots of shit going on there. You know, those good stuff and bad stuff. I lived there for 20 years. The last couple years that I lived there, see, the landlord I have is a fire chief. So he makes sure there's smoke alarms, top of the line ones, you know, monoxide ones in the house and everything else, like carbon monoxide detectors. There was a time in my life where I was going through some shit. And basically, that thing would go off in the middle of the night. 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay? And it would go off, the smoke alarm. And then the carbon monoxide detector. Fuck. I had to call one day, I had to call the fire department. Fire department came and says it's not carbon monoxide in the house. Because they had detectors and stuff like that, eh? So, okay, I had to call my landlord. He had to replace it. Because once it goes off, you have to replace it. Because it doesn't stop, right? You basically have to smash it. So, we went through, I think, 3 of them. We were the only apartment in that building that was having that issue. And the fire department would say there's no carbon monoxide in your building, so we don't know why it's doing that. And my landlord didn't know why it was doing that. Smoke alarms would go off, no problem. Like sitting there watching TV, the smoke alarm would go off. But it would be like stressing me out because I don't like those loud sounds. It's like, you know, it's panic, right? Emergency, emergency, emergency. So it was stressing me out even more. That place, man, weird shit would happen all the time. That's when the TV would go off, it would turn on by itself, lights would turn on by themselves. When I lived upstairs, the toilet would flush in the middle of the night. Like, our toilet would flush and no one's in the bathroom. Things like that. We were sitting one day in the kitchen, in the living room. The couch was here, bathroom was here, and you could see the tap, right? Like, the sink. And I'm sitting there, and the tap would turn on. And it was those old taps, you know, those kind of taps. It would turn on. And I'm like, Jay had never seen that before. He always wants to see this kind of stuff. He'd never seen that before. I said, Jay, when you're with me, you're going to see shit. So he finally seen it. He's like, looking at me. I'm like, told you. I say, it's stop. Stop. You know, like I was telling it to stop. So, it would stop. But yeah, that place was really, really... There was some bad entities in there, and there was good ones. Because there's sometimes I felt so creeped out that I didn't want to be there. I'd feel... There was more people touching, too. Like, they would touch a lot more there. Here, they don't touch. Because I asked them not to touch. But the ones who lived there, kind of disrespectful. Like, you know... You'd be sitting there, and you'd feel that on your shoulder. Like, from the back there. Like, you can't do it that way, but, you know, hand on my shoulder. Or I'd feel this. And you'd feel my hair moving. Like, it was weird. That place was really haunted. But like I told Jay, I said, we know 2 people that died in there. And they were kind of our friends, you know? Like, the one I used to hang out quite often. The other one I knew somewhat. Like, I was always nice to her and stuff like that. But her husband, that she used to be with, I used to be better friends with him. I even seen him the day before he died. Like, in that building. In the last apartment that I lived in. Because after he died, we moved in there. Because it was a bigger apartment, right? Yeah, it's scary when it goes off. Yeah, it does, especially in the middle of the night when you're sleeping, and that's what was happening a lot. It was in the middle of the night when I'm finally relaxed, where my heart is not pumping a mile an hour, and not a mile an hour, but 1,000 miles an hour, and I'm not really going through anxiety. Everything's good. That would happen, and it would trigger anxiety. But that was the point in my life too where I felt like fight or flight, and something told me to get out of that building, and I think that was what it was trying to do, get me out of that building. Because when we moved, COVID was happening. Okay? And now, the downtown core is a lot worse than it was. That area is a lot worse than it was. Sure, they're revamping it around there, but the crowd's different. And there's drugs, there's stealing, there's all that stuff, right? It was like that before, but it was more like mind your business, you don't get in trouble, or everybody knew who's who and whatever. You changed yours? What, the carbon monoxide? Yeah, because every time it goes off, you have to change it. You can't put it back up. Because once it goes off, it doesn't turn off. Like, you either have to smash the shit out of it, or I guess when the firemen well, you know yourself, right? You're a fireman. Like, he came and they had to turn it off. Like, I had to call my landlord, how do you turn this thing off? Like, and he was a fire chief. He's like, I don't know why this is going off. And he'd buy the expensive ones, the good ones, And I felt bad. He's like, what are you guys doing? Like, I'm like, we're sleeping. We're watching TV and not doing anything, not even cooking, and it's going off. But there's even bedrooms in that building where I could feel the bad juju. Like, I had the first apartment I had there, my spare bedroom, because I had 2 bedroom. I lived there by myself at first. The first bedroom that I used as my spare bedroom, my makeup room kind of thing, that room there creeped me out. I could not sleep in that room. I always felt, every time I passed by it, I felt like a shadow was in there. Like, you know what I mean? And when I moved downstairs, the smallest room on the main floor creeped me out. That place, that always gave me the creeps. That room always gave me the creeps. And then when I ended up with Jay, we ended up having that room for ourselves. But when I was living there before... Oh, shut up! Be quiet! Fuck you! It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, enough. Stop it. I don't want to hear you no more. Okay, guys, I'm going to go blow this thing up. I'll be right back. Stop! I'm going to fucking put you somewhere where you'll never freaking do that again. And why aren't the other ones going off? Like, there's one like 2 feet over there. There. There's one like just in the next entrance of the next door, and it hasn't gone off. There's one in the laundry room right there, and there's one in the hallway, it hasn't gone off. It's always that one there. Just like my light above my stove, it comes on and off like it wants and wants. Definitely something in the house today. That's okay. Maybe you guys will see something on live today. You heard it. Now, do you want to see it? Like that bird that was knocking at my window for a week. I go on Facebook And this is before I even said anything about it to anybody. And on Facebook, this girl's doing tarot cards, and she's like, the bird's knocking at your window. It's trying to come in. Those are the bad entities that are trying to be passed on to you. And I'm like, all week long, I've had a bird knocking at my window trying to come in. And this woman is telling me this with tarot cards. And I've never talked to this woman in my life. Nothing like that, right? I'm thinking, creepy. And, you know, says that's someone that's thinking about me, that can't stop thinking about me, that's watching me. Hello. Hi. Nice to see you. You know, but doesn't want to approach me. Well, guess what? Because I'm a mirror, it comes back on you because you were talking shit about me. And the little bird was trying to get in to tell me that. That's what this lady was saying in her fortune. And I was like, kind of makes sense with some of the people in my life, you know, that were in my life. Like sometimes you listen to these tarot card readings and they don't jive with you. Like that has nothing to do with me. That doesn't sound good to me. But sometimes they're on cue with what's going on in your life or what has been going on in your life. Like, you know, it's crazy how it is, right? How they come so close. Like often when you watch the people do their tarot cards, if you notice, a lot of times they don't even use their tarot cards. They use it as, oh, I'm doing tarot cards, but most of the time they'll just put a card down, then they shuffle, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk, and they're shuffling. And once in a while they'll take a card to just look at it, and they'll like talk and talk and talk, and you know what I mean? But whatever they're talking, they're like taking a download or something, because, man, sometimes they're on point. It resonates sometimes, big time. But then there's the ones that read tarot cards and they just go based by the book. You know what I mean? Like they'll just read the book and they'll practice the book and then they'll go based on what the cards are telling you by the book. But then there's the people that use the book and use their discernment and their downloads and tell you what they're thinking. So they're actually somewhat connecting with you or connecting with the collective, right? Here I am on a food channel talking about this shit and I shouldn't be. This is something I've been thinking about. It's actually making a different channel for this kind of topic, these kind of topics, because that's another part of me that other people don't know. Well, they kind of know in a way, but try to keep it around food on my channel. Never been to one? I've never been to one either. I just find them on Facebook and they make videos. But when you watch them, okay, here's the thing. We're all connected somehow, okay? And when you watch someone, you listen to what they're saying and what their readings are, you could be like, oh, nah, it doesn't really resonate with me. That doesn't sound like me. But sometimes you listen to it and you're like, holy shit, like, and it's weird and eerie because look at the bird thing. Talk about, she goes, there's a birdie knocking at your window. And it's like, it's been doing it all week. And then it described a whole bunch of things and it's like, that's what I'm thinking right now. And that's what I've been thinking. Oh, that's okay, Missy, no problem. So when like some people will use tarot cards and it's a gateway to other things that are bad, you know. But some people will use it just to tell you, like, you know, to guide you towards goodness. Like, you know, like it won't be towards, oh, this person's cheating on you and this person's evil and you should stay away from them. And it's like, no, I see you thriving in the next couple months and blah, 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 blah. And they kind of bring you up, right? Those are the readings that are good. I like those kind of readings. But when it comes to the ones that are very negative and kind of scary and stuff, I don't like those readings. But people make their own path. They choose paths, right? And some people will listen to the readings and go down the path of that reading because that's what they heard and that's what they believe now. So it can manipulate your path as well. So you got to have your discernment when it comes to people telling you fortune telling and stuff like that. You know? I've thought of getting tarot cards before, but I don't want to open gateways for me. Like, I don't need the tarot cards. I could do it without tarot cards. If I'm really in tune with someone and I feel a connection with someone, I could tell them a lot. Like, you know, I call them downloads. You don't need tarot cards to do that, but a lot of people will use tarot cards because it doesn't scare people. It doesn't, oh, she's weird. They believe the tarot cards. You know what I mean? It's not a utensil. It's something you use for your craft. Okay, that pork, I think, is ready now, hopefully. If not, I'll have to do something. Maybe cut it up and make like a little something with it for her. Let's see. The pork for 2 something. Ugh. Excuse me. There it is, my friends. Let's check it out. Where is my thing to tell me here? What's up, buddy? So delicious and looks so fucking good, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm ready for a nap too, and I tried this morning, but I was having weird dreams. Like I said, something's trying to get in, because I had dreams about witches last night, or this morning. But it wasn't good witches. They were little small witches, and they were not good. They were like little demons, and that's not good for a witch, right? Maybe little warlocks, or not warlocks, but little demons. 140. 140. Come on. Are you serious? Like, seriously. Medium rare beef and pork. Oh, 145. Okay, so 145 is medium rare. No, it goes up to 150. Okay, so 150 is good. Because 150 here... No, I need it to 160. Shit. Medium rare beef or pork. I don't want medium rare. Especially for the dog. Well, I know pork, no. Beef, yes. You had a salad. Oh. I had a roast beef sandwich. Yeah. Oh. So done with this. I don't feel like cooking today. I didn't feel like cooking today. I didn't feel like going live today. I forced myself to come on. Glad I came on because you're here talking with me. Woo! Grandma's the one you buy already made. Although, fuck, they going up in price, eh? Woo! I can't believe the price of salad now. Especially salad kits in a bag. You know, if it's not special, you're paying $7 here. I'm like, are you serious? Like, why? And the salad ones that I've been getting, yeah, we'll get them because it's salad, but I don't like them. Like, they're not the greatest because they're kind of, to me, they're kind of dry. It's already chopped up and everything. It's the dressing that makes it taste good. And I don't know, but I don't feel like eating lettuce. I don't feel like eating spinach. I don't feel like eating kale. I don't feel like eating any of that. I'm like, bleh, like, you know. You know when you're on a diet for a long time and that's all you eat is salad? I've been feeling that for years. Even if I don't eat the salad for 6 months, I still feel that. I like, ugh, you know. But I should be eating more salad. But now I have my butternut crunch outside. I got the Swiss char, and I have to eat that up because it's starting to grow pretty big. So I'm gonna have to put that in a sandwich. And a sandwich is not too bad. I don't mind. I'm happy with that. No, they don't keep very long at all. They get all brown and dry. Like, ew. You know, you put one packet in there of the dressing, and it's like that's not even enough for the full bag. You gotta add mayonnaise or something, right? I had chips, banana, and fudge bar. Ooh. I had roast beef sandwich. Fudge bar. I've been craving ice cream like crazy and freaking cookies. And I made a oatmeal cookie the other day, but with the oat flour. I want to try it before I made it on a video. Never buying that shit again. The oat flour makes it like a weird the texture is gross. I don't like it. It's kind of like pancake that's been sitting in your fridge for 2 weeks or something. Like, it's weird. So I made cookies with that, and I'm like, no, I was very disappointed. Jay could eat it. He doesn't mind. He'll eat any kind of cookie I make him. I was just not happy with that, and I was craving cookies so bad. I'm trying to cut down on sugar as much as possible. I've weaned down to what no sugar. Right now we don't have chocolate in the house for chocolate chips. So if I gotta eat chocolate, it has to be with the chocolate chips, right? And so no chocolate bars, nothing like that. If I do get chocolate bars, I'm going to get like almond bars or something. Like, you know, I want to try to get healthier, or not healthier, but better ones for us. Or try to make my own little bars. I gotta slowly transition into this way of eating, right? Slowly but surely. I say that, but then I'll see some ice cream. I'll be like, I'm buying ice cream! But the ice cream will last me the whole week, you know? Today you're doing laundry and all that stuff? Oh, I got some laundry to do too. Thanks for reminding me, Grandma, that I have to do laundry now too. Shit. Monday is my laundry day. I forgot. Okay, I have to wait till that warms up. Oh, I was so happy that our brother-in-law did the lawn, because you know what? I would have had to do it, because Jay can't do the push mower, and he can't, you know, he has a hard time. So we would have been stuck doing it with the push mower. And I didn't want to do that, because that's high grass. I'm allergic to grass, first of all. Just doing the hedges and stuff like that, and just around the yard where I have my mint and stuff, that's all I do with the weed whacker, and that's just... So I'm glad I didn't have to do that, because I would have been doing it today. It would have been a nice day. It's cooler out, but yeah, had to get her done. Get her done. Okay, this is at 150. Come on, you stupid thing. Okay, it's at 160. Alright, so now I can take that pork out. Let it cool down a little bit, and I'll take it apart. That way I'll put it in a bowl with Bella's hearts, and she'll have, you know, a mixture. That's what I'll do. Like, I'll put a couple little pieces of cheese in there, and I'll put, like, you know, because she won't eat. So I'm like, okay, I'll put a couple cheeses in there. She'll eat it. Like, you have to almost, like, give her some little alternatives, like a little piece of pepperoni or something in there. Like, oh my God, spoiled girl. You're doing all the domestic work. Well, that's a good man. If you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself, eh? Are you having a barbecue with the poor? No, I'm not having a barbecue. It's for Bella. But look at this, Grandma. Look at this piece. Big piece of pork like that. It's like 2 something. On special. Not reduced. That was on special. So I picked it up for her. I think she's getting sick of chicken too, so... Kind of skipped the chicken this week a little bit just to get her chicken heart, but I skipped the chicken for her. Yeah, it's pork. I'm going to cut it up into little strips, little cubes and stuff, right? And then I'll add it with her chicken hearts so she could have pork. It's all about her today. I'm cooking ravioli later. That's what I'm doing. I'll be making a video of it. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this beast. There's only a little piece about this big in the corner of bone from the look of it, so it's all meat. Lucky Bella. Exactly, she's spoiled. There's a little bit of juices in there too, so I could add that on top if I need to. But let's go over here and see what I have to do here. I gotta get a new stand. Fucking stand's falling apart. I can't have a stand that doesn't fall apart, you know that? Right on, let's go. I'm getting hot. I gotta take this off. I was freezing, now it's hot. I'm gonna try it. Bella, want a piece of pork? Bella? Look at that. Mm-hmm. Nice and tender. I like that. It's cooked really well on the outside. Inside's cooked well as well, but it's nice and tender. It's not dry. I love the air fryer. I love the way it cooks. Bella? Mama talking to you. Do you want a piece of pork? Where are you? Are you in your big girl bed? Oh, you're on the porch. Come here. Come here for a minute. I know you don't want to be on video. You don't have to be on video. Yeah, it's a learning process, but once you learn that you can put anything in it and you just use like a stove, but just lower the temperatures and stuff, yeah, it's awesome. I just say put it low and do it slow until you learn how much time you want to put on it. I just go by my instincts. I'm like, oh, it's gonna go in 5 minutes. We'll check on it. Ah, it's gonna go in for another 5 minutes. Check on it. So Mama made you a pork roast. You want to try it? Okay, can you sit down for Mom? Can you sit down for Mom? Sit down, please. You gotta sit down and eat. There you go. Here, take it. Bella. Take it. It's pork. Mama made that. Look up. Mama eat it. Nom, 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 nom. You want it on the ground? Sometimes I have to throw it on the ground for her to get it. There. Come on, don't tell me you're not going to eat pork now. Bella Hynella. Try it. Is it good? Try the other piece. Are you just doing that to make me happy? Well, thank you for making me happy. Are you just full maybe because Auntie gave you some treats? Okay, well, have that one there. Can you finish the mess on the ground? Can you clean up the mess? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Now you can do what you want. You could do whatever you want. Everybody says hello. Grandma says hello. You start an air fryer playlist, GT. Yeah, exactly. Put it on an air fryer playlist. So yeah, what do you think? Was it good? You want to try another one? Okay, all done. See when she doesn't have any hair? She looks like she's like skinny, guys, but she's got the how can I say this? She's got the look of a golden retriever, but she's got the body of the poodle. And she kind of does have the poodle too, but I find like she looks, if she was younger, she'd look like the little Caesar dog from the Caesar's packets, you know, dog food Caesar. Little white dog. I always look at that and I think of Bella. Okay, baby. Mama's gonna make you some packets. Not packets. Mama's gonna slice them up, and I'm gonna put that in a bowl for you. Do you want chicken heart? Okay, you stay there. Mom will give you my heart. This is how me and Bella talk all day long. Right, Bella? We just talk to each other all day long. Here, want some of that? That's chicken heart. Oh, that's been a while. Isn't that a treat? You want another one? Of course you do. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Okay, let's see. Here's another one. Can Bella sit? Bella sit? Okay. You're gonna catch? Bella, what are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? Here. I know you hear something that I do too, eh? We hear noises in the house and we don't know where it comes from sometimes, and we're both looking at each other going, "What was that?" Right? It's not like you will go investigate or anything, though, eh? Unless they're at the door. Mama has to investigate everything because you're a scaredy cat. Unless they're at the door and the Amazon people, you don't want to hear about it. If you're Amazon, oh, she'll be barking at you. No Amazon today, Bella. They already came. Amazon already came. That was yesterday. If I tell her we're having an order tomorrow, she'll watch more out the window, and she's looking forward to having Amazon come, because then she'll bark at him, bark at him, bark at him until he's gone. But it's her highlight of the day, this Amazon guy. It's any highlight of the day, anything I tell her. I tell her Lynn's coming over, she gets excited. Auntie's coming over, she gets excited. And she'll stay excited until they get here. But she could be feeding off my energy too. You know, dogs do that. Okay, I gotta cut this freaking roast. Yeah. Tomorrow, gotta go through my freezers, clean them all out, bring the summer stash forward, bring the summer stash all upstairs, bring the other stuff downstairs, bring the stuff from the pantry out for the summer stash, make the video, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to be a long day again tomorrow, and I might have to go to Giant Tiger if there's a good sale. So, we'll see. Because tomorrow their flyer, no, not tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday is Giant Tiger, that's right. Tomorrow I get to see their flyer, though. That's my life, guys. That's my life, honestly. Like, I have a routine when it comes to grocery shopping and food. And grocery shopping is the most highlighted thing of my week, right? Like, Tuesday, the flyer for GT comes out, but the sale starts on Wednesday. So I get a first dib on what's going on and write down my list. And Wednesday, the flyers come out for Thursday for Food Basics and Giant Tiger, the other places, right? So I make my list, and I do this every single week. And if I don't do it, I feel weird because I enjoy doing that. It's kind of like my highlight of the week, man. And I get excited. Oh, what's going to be on sale this week? And try to manifest it. And, sometimes, yeah, a lot of times it's manifested. So I'm quite happy about that. But still waiting for that coffee. I'm not going to be manifesting that because it's been 4 weeks of manifesting. And nothing's happened. Well, I can't say that. Amazon had coffee for $10. And it was, what do you call it? Kicking Horse. So Jay did buy coffee there. But we didn't stock up. We just bought the one bag. But I want to get some, what do you call it? Folgers or something, That maple one I had before. I want to get that when it comes on special. I might make homemade fries in the air fryers next. Oh, you'll love that. You'll love that. But make sure that halfway through, or before you put them in, put them a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of olive, not too much because it can, splatter and smoke in your air fryer. Just a little bit, and a little bit of whatever you want on it. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Might have to flip it around a couple times, but you'll love it. That's how I do my fries now. I don't buy frozen fries. I haven't bought frozen fries in so long. Last time I think I got frozen fries was when I was living on, when Frugals was around, because I get frozen fries from them, or big bags for $5. I stopped because I'm like, I love the air fryer fries. Like, the frozen fries, even in the air fryer, are not the same. Not the same at all. You know, you could taste that they're flash frozen kind of thing. Yeah, me too, Janet. That's the only way I do it now. And it's so much cheaper. Like the fries have gone up so much. The potato stuff has gone up so much. I'm like, why? Potatoes, okay, shouldn't be a problem. There's no shortages of potatoes. That's bullshit. You know, they can't say that there's shortages of potatoes. Because potatoes, you know, come on. We even know that you could grow them in your freaking house. Or in a greenhouse even. So, yeah. The reason they're expensive, I don't know. I think it's the oils maybe they use or the ingredients they're using to make these fries and, you know, extra canola oil, extra this, extra that. So they add those ingredients and yeah, it makes it more expensive. The packaging too. Like that's why canned food's going up because aluminum's going up. But why is aluminum going up? You know, like you have to go down the ladder to find out everything. It's crazy. So that's why I stock up when I do, guys. If there's something I like eating, like even if it's canned potatoes, and if I don't make canned potatoes myself, I will buy the canned potatoes. Like I don't have a pressure canner. Well, I do, but I can't use it on my stove, so I don't really want to do canned potatoes. I rather buy them for myself. That's how I do it. But some people are lucky that they can do the canned potatoes, you know. But I'll be real with you guys. Canning is a process, and you know you have to be ready. You got to be situated. You got to clean up the mess. You got to process it. It takes time. So to me, it's like a chore. So, and sometimes it's just that extra chore you don't want to do, or you have to really plan ahead if you're not really into that. Some people do it every day, you know, but I don't know. I like my breaks in between things, guys. French fries are $5 a bag. Potatoes, you can use a lot of things. Yes. Yeah, they are $5. $5, $7 even some places. And even the hash browns. The breakfast hash browns that you get in the pack there that you use like, you know, the McCain's and stuff like that. Why are they $5 a bag? Come on, like seriously? And you get like 6 or 7 or 8 of them in each one and they're small. Like I gotta buy some hash browns. We buy the big bags for $10, right? What was it? No Frills sells it for $10. Food Basics sells it for $11.99. So I'm gonna get it that No Frills, no for sure, you know. And we love that. We just love that, you know. But some people will take the time and do it themselves, make their own hash brown patties and stuff like that. I'll be honest, man, I don't want to do that all the time. I don't want to be making always hash browns myself and making, you know, you want to have sometimes convenient food, right? Already made for you. But they're making it harder and harder to pick things that are convenient because the prices are going up. The prices and the ingredients. They're putting more and more shit ingredients and everything. So I'm more likely not to buy it. Like luncheon meat. I'd love to buy the luncheon meat that I used to buy. You know, the mock spam as I called it. But they've added stuff to it. And there's carrageenan in it. And I'm like, I don't think I want that anymore. And it's not the same texture anymore. They changed it. Right? So I don't buy that anymore. But that used to come for $1.88 on special. It was recently $1.88 on special. But, you know, now it's like $3 a can. Same thing with Spam. Spam has gone up. Spam is like almost $5 a can now when it's not on special. And when it comes on special, $3.99, that's $4 a can. Like, no. I'll go out and buy something like a pack of ham and make sandwiches then. You still have, oh, I'm waiting for a sale because I want to stock up on those, Grandma. I like those. But you know what? I found a different company. I don't remember the name of the company. I'll have to look at the brand. $5, $5.45 a pack at Food Basics. Okay, this company, and they got roast beef, chicken, Black Forest ham, all kinds. But it's thick, like the pack is thick like this, and they're folded. So they're long like this and they're folded, right? You get so much in a pack for $5.45. I'm like, that is a good price. And it's nice quality meat. It's thicker. It's nice. So I'm going to grab some of that this week for sandwiches. The budding meat's good too because you have a variety of flavor and there's just enough for a sandwich. You know, and the only thing with the budding meat is very thin, eh? And pretty much you have to use the whole pack for a sandwich. Because Jay likes it thick. Thick, and he likes the meat in the sandwich, right? He likes the bite in the sandwich. Ugh. Yeah, I'll have to look. I'll probably get that in my grocery haul. Because it could be an American product as well. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be Canadian. So we'll see. And if you can get it over there, you'd probably enjoy it. Because for $5 something, you could have sandwiches for a couple weeks. Especially you being single. Because, like I said, it's along about this wide. Okay? Like that. But it's nice and thick. And it's folded. There's a pack like this. Like a stack of cash, man. So you get quite a few. And if, to me, if you have a little bun or something, a bun, and you just fold it in half, there's a big amount right there. I like making the dried beef gravy with it. Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, nice gravy with that would be really good. So this is what I got for her pork anyways. So she's got pork. She's got chicken hearts. So now I'm just going to give her that. And she's got a little bit of ground pork already made from last time I made some in the freezer. So. Okay, we'll put that there. Put that there. Bella, and you got a wiener here too. You want a wiener? No? Okay, no wieners for you. Oh, it looks like it's warming up a little bit outside. It was so freaking cold. Now it's 21, so that's 71 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not too bad. Nothing I'll complain about. I haven't had the air conditioner on in 2 days. So we're saving money that way. It's nice and sunny. That's what I like. As long as it's sunny, I'm very happy about that. Good morning. Good afternoon, Claire. How's it going, hon? I haven't seen you in a while. How's it been? Where did my coffee go? Did I drink it? Oh, maybe I have this then. I'll finish my other drink, my electrolyte. This is something that I'll share with you. I'll make myself a nice electrolyte drink, okay? I just finished my coffee in the morning. Make me an electrolyte drink. I'm drinking on it. I put it out here on the table, you know. Start doing something else. I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. So I'll get a big glass of water or drink the water. Then I look over. It's like, oh, my electrolyte drink. Drink my electrolyte. There's still some in there. Put half more water, right? So I'm doing something else. I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. I'm going to make coffee. I can't stick to one drink. I always have to have drinks after drinks after drinks. But I try to make him healthy, right? I'll have one pop a day. It's the zero. You know, Coke Zero, or not Coke Zero, but Dr. Pepper Zero or something like that, right? So I'll have that at nighttime usually, like with supper. But throughout the day, I'm always having like, I got coffee there, and I got electrolyte there, I got a cup of water there, like, holy cow. And I have my bottle of water that I drink. My big bottle. So. You've been busy to watch my videos? Oh, that's okay. I know, I see your comments. I see your comments. Are you at your daughter's or with your grandkids? I'm live down home, Mr. Style. Oh wait, is she live? Or is she like not live? I missed your live. Yeah, I'm live. Ignore me. I'm a Looney Tune right now. Laugh aloud. When are you not a Looney Tune? Oh, God. Let me just put this over here. Okay. Oh, so I thought I was done my dishes. I gotta clean my air fryer now. No, not till beginning of July I'm going. Oh, okay, cool. 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 What have you been up to? Claire? Or did you plan anything outside this year or anything like that? Oh, Mr. Style. I'm working, me and Jay are kind of working on a new intro song for my videos. Yeah. Like the song's there, I just need to do the video to go with it. So, I don't know. We're going to have that soon enough. Not promising a date or anything, but you'll see it in the future in the videos. It's going to be my new intro. You have company staying with you right now. Oh, wonderful. Hey, has anyone else been having trouble with smiley faces not working? Smiley faces on what? On YouTube? I see Down Home Misty Style sent me laughy faces. Gonna wash the freaking air fryer. Oh. Not that it was really dirty, but you know when you cook meat, even if you have the liner in it, I still want to rinse it off, right? It's my cleansiness thing. Cleansiness. Does that sound right? Cleansiness. Cleansiness? Is that not a fucking word? I have to go to the keyboard to get them to show up. Oh, really? Oh, because you're doing voice? Is that what you're doing? Cleanliness. Cleanliness? Cleanliness. Is that right? That's right, pause. Cleanliness. Hi, Janet. How was your appointment? Wasn't Janet saying she was leaving or something? Who left? Someone said they left and they're saying goodbye. Oh, no, that was the other girl. Okay. I'm just thinking. Someone said that earlier. You know what I found is really good, guys? You cut pieces of lemon. Okay? I cut pieces of lemon, and when I have a greasy frying pan with oil and grease in it, I take the wedge and I just like go around with it like this with the lemon wedge. And it helps remove all that, oil. Then you wipe it with the cloth and a little bit of soap. And it's new again. Not sticky and tacky. And it smells nice in your sink too. Misty, have to go Wednesday to specialist to see my leg is leaking. It could be edema. Oh no! Your leg is leaking. Oh no. Are you on a diuretic? You might need diuretics for sure, a lot. Jay's mom had that problem. A lot. She had it really bad. No, even on normal videos, the little smiley face to get emoji isn't working. Huh. I'm gonna see. Oh, I can't comment on my own chat. Duh. Who sent me a flower? Who sent me the flower? No, even on normal videos, sent flower. Oh, down home, Mr. Style. Thank you. Thank you for the flower. Okay. Now it's done, guys. I got my dishes done. I got Bella's meals done. Shit, I put my shit in the recycle bin. Actually, I'm not done. I got my spatula and stuff. Anybody go swimming in the lake yet? Like this summer so far? Like, have you been in the lake or a pond or anything? I was at the lake yesterday and I didn't even touch the water to see how cold it was. It was cold out, but I was like, I didn't touch it. I don't know why I didn't. Prayers for Janet! Prayers for Janet! Pray for Janet! It will be a simple fix, Janet. It'll get fixed up in no time. Just keep your spirit up. Don't fear the worst, because if you fear the worst, you lower your vibration. If you raise it up, you'll heal faster. Oh! I don't know what I did to my hip the other day, but it was kind of a little bit sore, right? So I started rubbing it, put the ball on it, you know, rubbed it and everything else. And the next day, holy shit. Like, I put my foot down, I was like, ugh! I could barely walk. I could barely walk. So I had to walk on it for a bit and then it goes away, right? Now, every time I sit down and go to get up, it's like my leg is kind of stuck. Like my hip's stuck. But it hurts. Like, ugh! So I kind of stretch it and move it around before I even start walking. I don't know what the heck I did. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't work out. Nothing like that, right? So what the heck? Like, right now, I don't feel anything. But if I sit down for 5 minutes and then I go to the bathroom, I'll be like, ugh! Like, almost like a shock. It's crazy. Yeah, me neither. I want to go swimming this year for sure. There's no reason why I shouldn't be swimming. You know? I live around so many beaches and stuff. I should go swimming. I should go swimming. I should go swimming. It's nice to ground yourself in the water, right? Like, get yourself in that water, cleanse yourself. The last time I went to the beach, I made a video of it. Me and Jay had a picnic. I went with Bella, and Bella got in the water and everything else. It was a nice day. The next day, I heard, like an hour after we left there, a boy drowned there. Well, not a boy, but a young man drowned there. At the beach that we were at. I'm like, what the hell? Hey. My ear's ringing. So yeah, I was like, oh my god. Like, that's so weird. Like, just an hour before, if we would have stayed for another hour, you know, there's a kid right there at the same beach that just drowned. Like, what the heck? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it is sad, eh? And that beach, okay, you have to walk and walk and walk and walk until it gets up to here, okay, like the water. So they must have gone really far. I don't know what the hell happened. Was him and his friend or something, and his friend couldn't save him, or I don't know. Just what the hell? Oh, I think it had to do with they were on the canoe, like one of those, you know, those raft thing. I can't remember now. But yeah, they drowned like an hour just after we left. Same freaking beach. They had to close the beach and everything else. I'm like, what the hell? I don't quite remember what exactly, because there's a lot of deaths here in town. You know, a lot of stupid shit that happens, and deaths and accidents. But this one here, I remember was a young man. I think Claire was the one who was like, "Hey, did you hear about the guy on the beach?" And I'm like, "What beach?" It was the one you were just showing the video of. I'm like, "What?" So I looked it up and I was like, "Oh my god." Yeah, it was Claire. It must have been Claire, because Claire's the one that lives in the same city. All right. Hallelujah to fini. It's sad. A 10-year-old drowned and died in Warwick near me. That's sad, eh? All these little kids too. Like, what the heck? I had ugh. I don't know what I'm talking. Never mind. I don't know what I was going to say. I was always scared of drowning when I was younger. Me too. That's why I don't go past my head. If I can't touch the ground, I panic. Like, I don't go past here. I panic. And I don't go underneath without blocking my nose. I can only doggy paddle. If I had to, I know how to float on my back. Like, you know, you just don't panic and float on your back, right? Just swim that way. But to swim like this there, I have a hard time with that. Doggy paddle. I could do that. But I don't go far enough to, you know... I don't push myself to go places where I'm not supposed to be going. Going, you know. Fuck around and find out. Well, that's what happens. I don't want to fuck around and find out. Stupid games, stupid prizes. Like, there's a lake where my camp was, okay? It's one dangerous lake, I'll tell you that, because you could be looking at the lake, it's beautiful, barely any wind. Within, like, a minute or two, it could go so violently, like, bad that you could, you know, the waves get really bad. So, that one there is a scary lake. Wanapate Lake? Holy cow. And it's deep, too. Like, there's parts of that lake they can't go that deep. I used to weigh out beach, then the lifeguard would start waving their arms and blowing their whistle. Here, it's most of them are swim at your own risk. Sometimes they do have one, like in the main park, they have a lifeguard. But they got like those buoy things that you can't pass. If you do pass them, they're gonna with the whistle. But if you want to go outside of that onto the other beaches, that's swim at your own risk. But of course, if they saw someone like drowning, they're gonna fucking help you, because that's their job, right? Like, I don't like going to beaches when there's a lot of people. You know, I like it when there's no people. Or one or two people on the beach. Like, I'm fine with that. But when the beach is packed and stuff, I don't like that. I really don't. I prefer the peace and quiet. I remember there was a time when I used to go to the beach. Every time I go to the beach, I'd get hit on. They didn't care if I had a boyfriend. I'd be in the water and, oh, what's your name? Where do you come from? How old are you? You know? I was, oh my god. I can't go anywhere, you know? Now I'm older, so it might be different. But I don't look much different. Actually, I look better than I used to. So it might be a problem. But don't word of a lie, man. One day over there with my ex was with me. We were boyfriend girlfriend at the time, and I'm swimming. And this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Good." And he's just like swimming around me, kind of thing. Or he's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Nat." You know, he's like, "Hey, my name's whatever." And he's smiling at me. And my boyfriend's coming. You can see him. He's coming. And I'm like, and he's kind of looking at me like, "Who's this fucking guy?" Right? The guy was hitting on me. My boyfriend's right there. So my boyfriend goes up to me and he starts talking to me and everything else. So the guy obviously knew that, oh, this girl has a boyfriend. So he takes off and my boyfriend goes back to the shore eventually and the guy comes back and starts talking to me again. I'm like, some people have balls, man. Some people have balls. Like, toss me all you want, that's fine. But, you know, there's hitting on you. There's a difference, right? And you know when it's hitting on you. All right, I think that's it for now. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if it'd be like that now, because I don't really... Where I go now, I go with Jay everywhere I go, you know, and I'm not alone too often, unless I'm in the grocery store. So, yeah. But even there, I get the looks, you know. The husbands or wives and their husbands are staring at me the whole time. And I could feel their eyes on me, just following me, right? Like, what the fuck? Do you like my shoes? Is it my jacket? What is it? Is it me? Gotta love it. I'm not vain or anything. Have a good day. I'm going to get my husband off to work. All right, Janet, thank you for coming in. I'm getting off soon too. Yeah. Have a great day and say hi to Kevin for me. K Loves C is bashing y'all on her channel. Oh, who's K Loves C? Let me just check here. Hey, Google. Do your thing. K Loves C. Okay. You know, you should really be careful who people bash, you know, who you bash, you know, because you don't know what kind of protection people have. And, you know, some people could be mirrors, and when they're mirrors, they reflect everything you put out. And that comes back on you. It's called karma. And then karma does it tenfold, because if it's bad intentions, those bad intentions come back on you, because I'm not doing anything. So guess what? I'm going to check this out right now. I don't know who they are. I'm going to find out right now. I'm going to recognize these people if I know them personally, and if I don't, well, it could just be a lie too. A lot of people some people just like to make fun of other people. Oh my god. Let me see who this is. I don't know this person. I don't know these people. They're not from me in my country. No, that's just someone trying to cause problems, I think. But, you know what? I don't care. I'm a mirror. That's all I have to say is I'm a mirror.
I think it was this one. Something about going to San Francisco.
Yes, that was for the...
Don't know them. So, I don't know those people. That person might have just said it because they're trying to cause trouble. You know, trying to cause a fight with somebody else. I'm not going to play into those fields or their games, because you know what? This kind of stuff is high school games. I'm fucking grown up. I don't play those little high school games anymore. I finished high school a long time ago. And I didn't play them in high school, and I'm not going to play them as a freaking adult. So, whatever. I wonder if that person just said that for no reason. He probably did. Wanted me to go there and start a trouble with them. Because I don't know these people from a hole in the ground. And why would they start a problem with me? Because I don't start problems with anybody. It's not even that kind of energy in this room, so... And it doesn't offend me. If they want to talk the talk, man. Like I said, I'm a mirror, and everything reflects off me, goes on to you. So if you're talking shit, all that shit goes back to you tenfold. You talk nice about me, all that shit goes back to you tenfold. You talk shit about me, all that shit goes back to you tenfold. I'm a fucking mirror. So, keep on talking shit. If that's what they do, that's what they do, right? Not my problem. They're doing it to themselves. Now, if people knew that, they'd stop fucking talking shit. You know? You don't talk shit about people. You know, you try not to talk shit about people because it does come back to you. Karma is a fucking bitch, and I drive the karma bus. And if I'm not driving it at the time, I'm protected. And then when I'm protected, guess what? They'll do it for me. Send that karma there, back at them, and there we go. Oh fuck. See, that's what I mean. Like, I rather, in a way, sometimes start a different channel to talk about this kind of stuff, because it's not food wise, right? There's more food topics on my channel, but there's another aspect of my life that you get into. But it's like, I don't want a different channel because then it's more work. So, and as of lately, I don't feel like being on YouTube as much. It's nice out. I want to spend it outside. I don't want to be on the internet. I don't want to be like, constantly thinking about what my next video will be and stuff. I want to like enjoy the summer because summer goes by fast. It's June 15th already. Like, and then it's 6 months of snow. Like, so I'm enjoying time outside, doing things outside, going out with Jay when Jay's here, and when he's off from work, I'll be doing a lot more that way. I'll record some of it, but a lot of it I don't even record. Like, there's stuff I do that I don't record. It's like I don't want to record everything I do. I want to be in that headspace. I just want to enjoy that moment. So. Was it yesterday? I saw this beautiful butterfly. Here I am looking for my camera. Oh, I gotta get the butterfly. I'm like, just enjoy the butterfly. Enjoy the butterfly. So I enjoyed the butterfly. Because I was like I'm always reaching for my camera to take a picture or video of something. Because I find it beautiful, I want to share it. But it's like, why can't I keep that to myself and enjoy it for myself? Enjoy the moment, right? So I'm trying to do a lot more of that lately. Because when you work on the internet, when you do content creating, you tend to record everything, especially if you're a vlogger. You record your life moments, stuff like that, You're constantly vlogging or looking for ways to vlog or things that you could record, and you're always thinking about what you could record. But you're not detaching from the freaking internet. You're not enjoying it off the internet, or you're not enjoying it off the phone. You're not, you always got to freaking record it. So I'm trying to do a little bit more without the phone. Like this morning I got up, usually I take my phone, I check how many views I have and how many subscribers I have, if something happened, comments and stuff. I'm like, I stopped doing that this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have my coffee, I'm going to eat, going to take my shower, going to go lay down. And that's what I did. I didn't touch my phone. Then when I woke up, I touched my phone, I checked my things, and my hellos, whatever, and, so you have a little bit more time to disconnect from it. I'm going to be doing a cleanse soon, like where I won't be on the internet. I need to do it in the summertime because that's a good grounding time. Like, you get to enjoy outside, spend time outside, disconnected from the world, just connected to the world in front of you, what's in front of you, right? Because when you're connected to the World Wide Web, you're connected to everybody. You're connected to all those videos that you watch, all those pictures that you look at, all those commercials. You're connected. Connect. News, everything, right? Well, that stuff haunts your brain. Like, it's, and you don't focus on what's really in front of you, which could be, oh my God, look at the grapes. Like, I'll show you. Jay's the one who pointed it out yesterday. I was like, look at the grapes. I'm like, the grape leaves are getting big already. Look at that. They were not there last week. Like, my grapes are starting to, well, the leaves are starting out. Like, give it 2 more days, and that's going to look so green you won't be able to see across. You won't see that white in the back. That's the garage in the back there. You won't see that. It's going to be all green. See, I don't know if you could do it, Misty. If you did this, it would be hard the first couple days. It always is, but the more you do it, more often you do it, the more easier it gets. Like I'll take like if I'm feeling overwhelmed or if I feel like there's something trying to attack me or whatever, or something's going on, I will actually take some time off where I don't go on the internet, I don't go on Instagram, I don't go on Facebook, I don't look on the internet, I don't look on YouTube. You know, if I have something, I'll pre-schedule it, it goes up by itself kind of thing. Or I'll tell people, I'm taking a break, I'll be back, you know. But then I don't even turn on my phone. I tell people, if you want to call me, if you need to call me, call Jay's phone. That's it. Then I try not to watch Netflix, don't watch TV, stay off of that. Jay wants to play his game, he can play his game all he wants, you know. But I try not to do that. So this is the best time because we could sit outside, play cards like we've been doing the last couple of days. We've been playing cards. Do things like that, you know, something different. And I really want to do that again. I have to do it because all the stuff that's going on in the world right now, all the wars they're talking about, all the poisoning of the food, all this stuff, you know, it bombards you because it's in your feeds. People are talking about it. I try not to listen to it, but it creeps in anyways. I still know what's going on in the world, even if I try to avoid it. So, you know, and that's the thing. It's not happening per se in your reality because it's not right in front of you. So you could actually enjoy what's right in front of you. You just have to disconnect from everything, right? And you don't have to worry about it because there's nothing really you could do anyways. I gotta plug in my phone because I think my phone is dying. 27%, okay. Like, I'll do things like I'll start painting or I'll start doing projects around the house, getting shit done around the house. You could get a lot done around the house too. If you had a project you were thinking about, like cleaning out your closet or something, you could do it, you know, because your mind's focusing on that now, not everything on the internet. So the internet has sucked me in, and I have noticed it because before I started doing YouTube, guys, I had a flip phone. I did have an Android, but that was just to talk on Facebook. Jay watched YouTube on his thing there, but I was not like this bad. Now I have 2 cell phones. Like I carry this one, and I carry this one with me everywhere I go. 2 cell phones, and that was not like me. So, what's this? We are talking about how we feel everything, and I'm getting ready to go out and harvest my Blood Beauty zucchini and how Spongy films it. Film Black Beauty. Right on, right on. Yeah, because she could like you could even disconnect yourself by having someone else videotape it for you, you know. But you don't edit it, nothing like that. You do that later when you're ready, when you're off the, you know, that little bit of a purge of the internet or the World Wide Web. Because that's what I'll do. I'll usually tell people, okay, I'm taking a break, an internet break. I'm taking a social media break. And I won't answer questions or anything like that. I won't answer comments, nothing like that, right? I might have a video that will come out, but that was pre-recorded or whatever. Or I might just say, no, I'm taking a break. And people understand. They're not going to like hate you like, oh, well, I'm not going to watch her anymore if she's going to be like that. Some people think that, and it's like, well, if that's what they want to do, bye. You know? If they rather wait a couple days, you know, let you do your thing and then find out how everything's going, great, you know. But some people might walk away, but then you know who the people are that should be on your channel, watching your channel, right? And who should be in your community. I've actually thought about kind of making a video of it. Jay could record what I'm doing. Okay, Natty's doing this today, you know, and he could do the moderating of it. And at the end of the week, that's when I would, you know, put it all together and put it out. This is what I did when I was not doing my social media thing or whatever. Thank you for the floating hearts, Misty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to go sit outside, but I don't. It's boring sitting outside sometimes when Jay's not here. Like, I like talking, you know? I love talking. Or I'll listen to music, you know? But right now I don't have really much of a project I really want to do outside. So it's like, I could paint, but I don't feel like it. I could do gemming. I don't feel like it. Jay's sister-in-law bought me like 3 gemming projects, and around Christmas time, I think it was, Diane bought me a gemming bookmark, and then Sherry got me some gemming project, or no, it was paint, I think, or was it gemming? I can't remember. But that's another project. I'm trying to keep them for September. I'm not really in the mood right now to do them, but they're there waiting for me. So September. Fucking mosquito, fuck off. I've been feeding myself out for the past 2 days. Now about what happened to my fish in the pond. I have been feeding myself out for the past 2 days. Beating. Well, you know what, Misty? You know what I would recommend for you, hun? I would take some time away. Like, even if it's just 3 days, okay, where you don't do social media, you know, do your gardening like you enjoy, do whatever you need to do that you like to do, and don't have to do anything. You know, you don't have to do anything. And you get away from the social media and deal with the loss that you just went through and everything else, and, you know, give yourself a break. And if the dishes pile up, well, guess what? They could eat from the paper plates. You know? Do the dishes, then set them off for 3 days. You guys make sure the dishes are done. Take care of yourselves. Here's some grilled cheese. Make your own grilled cheese. Here's some tomato soup in a can. There you go. Make yourself some dinner, some lunch, whatever. Unless you still want to cook. Like, you know, I know you like cooking, so. But you don't have to record it, you know what I mean? Like, you could actually cook, not record it, not have to edit it. Just cook because you want to. And do it for like 3 days, you know? You cook, you do what you want, you know, don't have to worry about recording it. And you'll see there's a big difference. It actually takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, and you're able to focus on what's in your mind, what you've been thinking about. Because working on YouTube and working on social media, your mind's constantly focusing on what you could do for your videos, what you can do here, what you can, you know, what you could record next. And so this could help you focus on what's going on right in front of you. Take 3 days off. Try 3 days at a time. If you want longer, you could go longer. It's not like people are going to run away and say, oh, fuck, I'm not going to be friends with Misty now because she's taking a break. Like I said, if they do that, then guess what? Bye! Don't be afraid to lose people, man, because people are replaceable. That's how I've had to learn that the hard way. You know? If people want to treat you like shit, or they want to undervalue you, next, lineup's long. Lots of people want to be your friend, or lots of people want to be in your life, or lots of people there are lonely and want a friend that would listen to them or watch them, or, you know. So that's how I see it. Don't be afraid of losing people that are not valuing you. One tough cookie, eh? These mosquitoes, I don't know how to get in the house, but they're annoying. God, take the wheel. If you're having a hard time, you say that. God, take the wheel. I'm even saying that when I'm playing cards now. God, take the wheel. I can't deal with this. He's always winning. Then I get the good hands, eh? He's like, what the heck? I'm like, I don't know. God took the wheel. Oh, suck the man! This fucking thing is pissing me off. Did it get all over the floor? Hold on, guys. Can't have my dog eating that. There we go. Did you see the bottle went flying? Squirted all over the place. My coffee stuff. Alright, so that is my rant of the week, I guess. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm thinking Friday. Friday is my stash that's coming forward. Because I'm really excited and I want to see what I have. Because I know there's steaks in there and I want to make steaks. So, my stash is coming forward. I'll make a premiere for that, so you'll have a couple days to remind yourself that Friday is going to be the stash. Saturday is going to be my normal grocery haul, because I'm still going to continue to do my $45 grocery haul. But this stash is just to supplement the groceries I already have. you know, more in my freezer, more in my pantry, and like I said, a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there, adds up. It's not going to be like a freaking $500 grocery order, nothing like that, you know. But it's just little things that I picked up in the last, what, I think it was a month. Well, since my spring stash, right? Little things here and there that I picked up, you know, on clearance, on special, and I make it for summertime to make meals. And I'm going to try to make a menu too, so I could tell you, okay, this is what I have here for this, and this is what I plan on making on that, so you could see what I'll be making in my future videos. You know, like you have an idea. So, yeah. And I might just concoct meals as I take it out too, because I don't remember half of the stuff I have. I don't. I look in my freezer, I'm like, I still got stuff from my spring stash. I can't eat it fast enough. So, makes you feel like you live in abundance, I'm telling you. It's the little things that you do. I kind of make it like I don't want to say a game, but it's kind of like a game, because I'm like seeing how much I could accumulate, how much I could add on so little, you know, and it kind of makes it fun and something you look forward to, you know. So it's not all gloom and doom when it comes to eating food and buying food and the price of food, you know. It's not doom and gloom, because you know you're gonna have that little stash you're gonna get, and you're like, yeah, I know there's steaks in there, I'm gonna have a nice steak night, potato night, you know. And I was like, oh yeah, I got those hot dogs that are cheddar hot dogs, those are the special hot dogs, I'm gonna have that on that night, you know. But you have it ahead, so you look forward to it. So actually, you know, a lot of people are suffering and they're thinking, oh, like, what am I going to do for groceries every week, or what am I going to do for groceries every month? But they have that little bit of amount. It just goes to show that you could actually do something with that little amount and make it where it's special, or make it where it's like you're stocking up. And I love it. I don't know why I do it, but I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. I was even thinking about it when I used to work in the grocery store. I was even more frugal than I am now, because I used to get almost everything reduced, because I had first dibs on the stuff in the bakery, and then I was right beside the meat department. So anything reduced would come off, I'd get first dibs. So my freezer was full all the time. The cupboard was full. I had bread, I had donuts, I had all that stuff, like, you know. So I didn't feel like we were lacking food. And, you know, even with my ex, we weren't lacking food, because I was always the one controlling the food. And I'm good at it, right? Like, even when I was single by myself, my first apartment, I had a $20 budget a week for groceries, but I was eating good. I remember I felt like I was eating good. Like, I'd have a bag of cream cheese in the morning, and I'd have a coffee. Then for lunch, I'd have, like, maybe a salad or whatever. But with $20 back then, you could stretch it. And if you're eating reduced, you could stretch it. And depending on how you eat too, and what you're picking up, and what you're spending your money on, right? But I've always been good at it. I've always done it the right way. I've never gone without. If it was tough, was when I was with my first ex, in my first apartment with my ex. He would give me, I think, $200 a month for me, him, and his son. But his friends were always there. His friends were always coming over. They'd stay for the weekend. So I'd be cooking for some other people, right? So I had to really stretch. But the last week of the month would be a lot of pasta, because that would be the pasta week, because that's the last thing you want to fucking eat is pasta. So Kraft dinner, spaghetti, you know, those things. You know, thanks, pause. So the last week of the month was the worst, because it wasn't your favorite food, but there was always food. You'd have breakfast, lunch, supper, and snacks. And if we didn't have snacks, I'd make snacks. I'd make cookies. From scratch, like whatever I had in the house, I'd make something with it. You know, it'd be like some kind of bar or something like I do now, right? I've always been like that. And my exes would say, and even their parents would say, you're a good cook. You're a good cook, you know? Christmas would come around, no money, like barely any money, but I'd always make a good meal. If we had Christmas morning there or whatever, it'd be a Christmas brunch or a Christmas dinner, whatever. So I've always been able to do it. And I've been obsessed with food since I was a little kid. Like, when it came to controlling it that way. Even diets. I've read almost every freaking diet book in the world. Like, it feels like, anyways. I've stopped that, you know, as an adult. Like, since I've been, at least in my 30s, I stopped that. But, Then it started going into, I'll still read about food, but I won't read about diets. Before it was the diets, I was obsessed with diets. Like, not that I had a problem. I just wanted to eat healthy. I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel great, and I'd go on different diets because I would gain weight. I would lose it. I would gain weight. I would lose it. But that's because I wasn't bombarded by sugar all the time. I love sugar, right? I love chocolate bars. I love chips. I love that stuff. So now I'm at this age, I know that it's a time to change where I should be making better choices, where I should be eating better. But man, I look at the stuff out there, like even if you were to buy, like I said to Grandma later, a while ago, you buy a salad kit at $7, on special it's $4, but it's not the greatest. And I don't want to live on salads, right? And the vegetables, unless you have a garden, like a lot of times you gotta wait for the sales or you gotta buy them frozen. Like I could do it. I know what I should eat to lose weight, what I should do to lose cholesterol, what I should do to do this and do that and do this and do that. But it's actually doing it and having to look through everything that has an ingredient, unless you just eat whole foods, right? But then the whole foods, what are they doing to our whole foods now? It's sprayed, genetically modified. It's crazy. Like, you know what I seen one day? I thought it was fucking crazy. They had corn on the cob, buttered corn on the cob, in a plastic not saran, but this plastic thing, okay? And it was like vacuum sealed, and it was on a shelf, and you could buy it. And I'm thinking, who would eat corn that's been sitting there in a plastic sealed thing, and it has like butter on it and everything else? Who would eat that? That's like so genetically modified and chemically made and plastified and like yuck, And they have that in frozen now too. So I'm like, no, that's not the way you eat corn. If you want to eat corn the right way, you take the corn, and if you want to keep it for later for freezing, just wrap it up in foil and put it in the freezer. Or plastic or whatever, put it in the freezer and then boil it and you eat it. But no, they have it now that it's in this plastic, this heavy duty plastic, and it's full of butter and it's gross. But yeah, I go through the grocery aisles and it gives me headaches sometimes. Like I'll be like, oh, what can I get? I have $5. What should I get for my $5 stock up? Look at the cans. No, put that back. There's 10 ingredients in it I don't even understand. Oh, I haven't had this in a long time. Oh, they changed it. Now they got carrageenan in it. They got TCQH, whatever. Like things you don't even know what they are. You have to look it up, right? And it's like synthetically made in a lab. Stuff you used to eat is not the same. A lot of the stuff that you buy is not the same anymore. And people think, oh, I've eaten this for years and it hasn't done anything. Well, now you're eating something different. It's not the same food it was, Have a great day, Missy. Take care for now. So eating that food now, you got to think, what's it going to do to my body? And it's sometimes you're like, oh, whatever, I like it. And you'll buy it. I do it myself. Like, like mayonnaise. Mayonnaise has carrageenan in it. Mayonnaise has TBCQ or TBTQ or whatever it's called or something like that. I don't want that in there. But every mayonnaise has it now. Unless you want to pay $10 for a jar of mayonnaise, that's pure mayonnaise. And I tried making my own mayonnaise. I don't like the flavor of it. I don't like the way it tastes. I like the mayonnaise I buy. But what's that going to do to me long term? Those extra ingredients that they put in there. Like canola oil. We know that's bad for us. Grapeseed oil is the worst. You don't want to take that stuff, right? But it's in everything now. It's in everything. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. And they know they got you because if you don't want that in there, you have to pay top dollar. And there's no guarantee that it's actually not in there. Like they could say it's not in there, but I guarantee it probably is. So it's crazy. Crazy, crazy world we live in. Those are the kind of things that I think about on a daily basis. And you can't escape it. You can't escape Unless, like you said, you could grow your own garden. But what are they spraying in the air? Or our soil is polluted. No, no, our soil is contaminated. Our soil doesn't have all the minerals it needs, you know? Yeah, you could grow your stuff and everything else. That's fine. But like I said, it's in the air. It's going to get on your food no matter what. It's the thing is about the thing is you should boost your immune system so you can fight off this kind of crap, you know? Boost your immune system anytime, every way possible. Make yourself happy and make yourself better, stronger. Okay, I think I'm done now. I'm tired. I'm losing my voice. I talk too much. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to go sit outside and take some real fresh air, you know? Some fresh air outside. So thanks for joining me on my live today. I'll be back. I don't know when. I don't schedule things, guys. You know why? Because some days I don't sleep. Some days I'll be up all night long and then Jay goes to work and I can't sleep. So those days I don't really want to come on live, and it's a day that I have to go on live, you know? So it's like I don't go on live. Or some days I just don't feel like it. So I randomly come on live, usually when I'm cooking for Bella, or if I have a recipe that I want to share, or whatever. That way I pick up randoms that I haven't talked to in a long time as well, you know. Hopefully you click on that bell, because then you don't miss the notification. And if you don't know where the bell is, when you go to my channel, you'll see a little bell beside the subscribe. You click on it and go to all. That means, so every video I post, anything I post, you'll get a little notification. I know a lot of people don't have that notification on. I know a lot of people don't. We could see that in our analytics. So we know how many people actually get notified. We know how many people are random, how many people are suggested, like through a share or whatever, like they came through a shared video. And I noticed that there's not too many people that click on that bell. So I don't know if a lot of people know about that bell. But that's okay. If you don't want to click on the bell, you don't have to. But now you know, guys, if you want to see my lives, or you don't want to miss my lives, my videos, or my content of any kind, click on the bell. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Bye, Missy. Have a great day. Pause. Have a good one, honey. Down home, Mr. Style. If you're still there. Have a great day. Bye.